You are fire. They can't put you out. They can't even get close to you without melting. Stay lit.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the Mike Armstrong podcast show, and I think this is episode 12 on day 11 because I did an impromptu extra episode on the weekend talking about Liverpool FC. We went on to lose that game. We were 2-1 up at the time, but it was still a good start to the season for us. 2 new signings scoring. And, we played well. I think Crystal Palace won on penalties. They were just better at the penalties. So the keeper was better, really. But it was a good start to the season. It's just a community shield, so whether you win or lose, that's not the end of the world. There is talk that we may need to get that striker in, either Isaac or someone else, just because quite a few of our strikers have gone after losing Diogo Jota. But either way, I think this season is going to be a good season anyway, but it's going to be very competitive, so that's going to be good. That's what I'd like to see. So this is episode 12, and today I'm going to talk about time and efficiency, really. A lot of people think money or gold or whatever is the most important asset on the planet. But I personally think it's time. Time is the most important asset because you only have a fixed amount of it. You can't get any more, no matter how rich you are. You can't buy any more. And, there's nothing you can do about it. It's always eking away. And ultimately, you've got to do the best you can with your time. That's just for your whole life, but also on a day-to-day basis. So a big part of my life, especially coming from a corporate world where, I grew a sales team from a telesales team of 7 to a department of 17 people, and we did more and more and more revenue every year by, learning how to do things we were doing before more efficiently. So efficiency is the only thing you can do to free up more time in the day. You can't buy more time, but you can free up more time, and you can also use your time better and more wisely. So I did mention, as part of my stream success formula, I think it was in episode 5 or 6, I did mention part of my success formula for life is efficiency, along with systems, technology, relationships, action, marketing, and sales. I'm going to concentrate on efficiency today, go into more detail on it, because I think it's the most important, thing to do, really, in order to be able to get more time, in order for you to do more action to change your life and, make your life better, grow your business, get more healthy, do whatever you need to do, see your family more. It's the thing that most people struggle with is the time and the time management and how they can get around the day and do what they need to do. And so I'm going to go back to efficiency and talk about how you can do things more efficiently and some strategies you can use, which gives you more time. So you've got more time to do other things then. So things like if you've got meetings or things like that, you can go for a walk. If you park your car on the outskirts of town or far away from the meeting, you can walk to your meeting. You can maybe do some thinking, or you could do some mindfulness, or you can do some phone calls whilst you're walking, or you can do some training, teaching yourself some stuff by listening to, training courses or podcasts or whatever, or audiobooks. And so then what you're doing is you're getting your exercise in. You're getting your exercise in, you're getting your training in, you're multitasking basically, and you're using the time wisely. Now that has a knock-on effect then, because if you've got a walk in whilst doing other things in your day-to-day life, then you haven't got to go to the gym necessarily to get your exercise in. So you've saved yourself an hour and a half gym session just by, walking for half hour, 45 minutes, etc. in your day-to-day life, and that's saved you time. There's other things you can do, like, for example, I always get my petrol and my shopping together at the same time, usually while I'm on the way to or from something, so I don't make a special, hour and a half, 2 hour trip out to get shopping. I usually, do the shopping while I'm on my way to something or from something, and I get my petrol at the same time, and then that saves you another trip. I got a lot of clothes, so I tend to store up my washing, so I'm not doing washing all the time like some people do for their clothes, so they're washing, they're ironing, they're doing all of of the time. I tend to do mine every, couple of weeks or whatever. So let it build up and do it all at once. So that saves you time. When I cook, I tend to cook, a big pan full, maybe enough for 2 or 3 days. Instead of me having to go and spend a half hour cooking 2 or 3 times a day, I can sort of cook once, eat for a couple of times a day, and then that saves me half hour the next day or half hour the next day, etc. So there's things you can do in your life which make your life more efficient. So you're spending less time in doing life things, which frees up more time to do stuff in your business. And then when you're doing stuff in your business, there's always administration you've got to do. There's tasks that you've got to do. If you get quick and efficient at doing that, or you outsource it to someone else and they do it, then that frees up more time for you to concentrate on doing the stuff that makes you more money and grows your business. So you don't just get stuck in your business doing the day-to-day activities, but you're actually out there making a difference and doing the things that actually do make a difference. The more you can spend your time wisely and not waste it, the more you'll be able to invest your time in areas of activity that's going to make a difference and impact your business or impact your life. So that's quite an important thing, really. There is an area of efficiency I'm thinking of. I'm just trying to think now what it would be. It's popping in the top of my head. Emails. So I stopped working to emails a long time ago, after listening to a lot of entrepreneurs who did the same thing. And emails, sort of, if you just sit there all day, you can be spending all day answering and replying to emails and not getting anything done. So what I tend to do is I just check my emails maybe, twice a day or at the end of the day or whatever. Once I've done everything that I want to do, get all that out of the way, and then, then I can respond to other people. So I shape my day and decide to do what I want to do when I want to do it, rather than respond to whatever comes in and then spend the whole day working on that. So there's certain things you can do in your life which will free up time, make you spend less time doing those things, which ultimately then gives you more time to do the things you need to do. That's going to make a big impact and a big difference to your day, to your week, to your business, to your life, etc. So efficiency is the key to growth. So, really work on how you can systemize things to be more efficient, how you can spend money on technology and utilize technology, which is created to help human beings be more efficient. And any business who's not utilizing the best technologies and the latest technology is going to struggle to compete with any other business, because, they've got an easy win over you, if you like. And, we don't live on an island. We're always competing with other people, etc. So the businesses that do well, the entrepreneurs that do well, the people that do well in life are the ones who can do things better than the competition. And so you have to learn these efficiencies, use these technologies and implement them into your life, your day-to-day schedules, etc., in order to free up more time, so that you've got that time to utilize on the most important things you need to do to grow your life, grow your business, and look after yourself, etc. So I just wanted to stress the importance of time and the importance of efficiency, and how you need to sort of really concentrate your efforts on learning and improving and developing in this area of life, in order for you to be able to get the most out of your life. That's pretty much all I want to say. So, thanks very much for listening. Have a great day. I know I will. And make sure you work on your efficiency. Cheers. Bye-bye.